What's up, creative crew? Stick around in this video, that way you can learn the new perks and updates to Streamyard if you're doing reaction videos in 2023. Last year, I did a video on how to use Streamyard if you're doing reaction videos, and since then, they have come out with so many different perks and updates that benefit you as the content creator, so we're going to dig into those. But first, as far as setting everything up on Streamyard to do your video, there's not many differences in that, so we're going to quickly breeze through that. That way we can get to the updates that'll help you be more successful with using Streamyard. So once you first log into Streamyard, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to be on your home page. As you can see, there is a recording in the upcoming tab, and that's because, well, I'm recording this video, so that's why that's there. But you obviously have your home tab as well as library, destination, and members on the left side of your page. And then if you come to your streams and recordings, you have your upcoming and past as well. So that really hasn't changed much. What you're going to do is you're going to click on upcoming and then click on the create button. And like last time, you have a live stream option and a recording option. Now you have an on-air webinar option, host a webinar on Streamyard or embed it. Obviously, when it comes to recording, that's what you're going to want to click on if you're not going live. So we're going to click on recording, and just like last time, let's just name it Goober 2.0. So when it comes to creating a recording, this is where it's different. They've added this recording locally edition. It's in beta mode, but basically what it does is it allows you to record each participant if you're doing a live stream, or if you're not and you're doing reaction videos, same thing. That way the connection is more secure. It allows you to record each person's video separately. If you've ever watched a YouTube video or any type of video on a platform, and sometimes maybe the connection is bad or it skips, it doesn't look as great, this helps with that by recording their portion of the video locally to where they're at, and then it uploads it at the end. So you can see that here. If someone has a weak connection, the recordings won't be blurry or choppy. It's useful if you need to do post-production editing, which reaction videos you probably will need to. So whether or not my connection is good, I've actually been clicking this and going ahead and doing the recording locally. That way I have it just in case. You can record audio and video, or you can just record the audio. For reaction videos, you want to record audio and video, create recording. That's still the same, and then it's going to bring you into the studio. Now, before you actually click enter the studio, you have the option to write your display name if you want to. You can go ahead and check your settings here as well, as far as the audio is concerned or the camera you're using. I'm going to go ahead and enter the studio though, because I have mine set up, and then this is where we're at right now. So the cool thing about the updates, obviously the first one is the recording locally aspect, but now that we're in the studio, you're going to see that there's a lot more perks to using Streamyard as a platform as a whole, and it's super exciting. There's different banners and stuff you can use. You can upload your own background. You can change the size of your frames if you want to, which is really cool. So be sure to keep sticking around. I promise you're going to get some beneficial tips out of this. If you're already enjoying the video though, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure you like the video as well and share this with other people. Help your boy out with the algorithm. I would greatly appreciate that. So as far as the studio is concerned, once you get inside, you have this screen. Now, obviously it's set up for myself, the creative crew, but if you go over here to the right side, you have comments, you have banners, you have brand, private chat, and recording. So this is where the recording locally will take place. Once you hit record, it's gonna start recording, obviously, but at the end of it, it's going to say be sure to stay in, do not leave until it's finished uploading, and I'll show you that once we get started. But the brand is where your backgrounds are going to be. So you have a brand color if you want to do that. You have themes, okay? Now, with the paid version, you do get more perks than you do with the free version, but if you don't want to pay $25 a month, the first month, I do have a code you can use to get $10 off. I will put that in the description box below, because I promise you, you're going to love what you can do with Streamyard with that paid version. There is a higher tier, I believe it's called Pro, but I'm just doing the basic paid plan, which is only $25 a month, and you get access to a lot. So on the paid plan, you don't have to have this logo powered by Streamyard. On the free version, that has to stay put, but with the paid version, you don't have to have that. You can get rid of it, or you can also put your own logo up there if you want to. If you've seen former videos, you may have seen this Creative Crew logo on there on the upper right-hand corner, right here. but you have the option to upload your own logos. You also can have a theme. This goes back to the display name we were talking about. So if I add myself to the stream, which is down here in the bottom left-hand corner, you can then have the option to show your display names, and you have different themes. You can do a bubble theme, classic, minimal, block. All right, you can choose your color. That goes back to the brand color. So it's going to change. If I choose blue, it's going to change the theme as well. You can show headlines if you want to. So you'll have your display name, and then you can have the headline if you want to. It's optional. You know, this could be anything from social media handle to your title if it's a company video. So we're just going to put you. And then I'll put that right below the display name. Now, in the last StreamYard video I talked about overlays. With reaction videos, sometimes you may need an overlay for copyright reasons. You still have to upload an overlay to StreamYard, which is very simple. All you have to do is just create one, and then you go in and you just upload it. When you're doing reaction videos, you're obviously going to have another tab open, whether it be YouTube, a separate video file that you already have. So I'm just going to quickly open up YouTube just so you can see that. I'm going to go back to StreamYard. Going down to the bottom, I'm going to hit present, share screen, and here I'm going to go to Chrome tab. That's still the same. Do not click on window. Do not click entire screen. Click Chrome tab. Click whatever tab that you are using. I have this YouTube one that I just opened up, and down here at the bottom left, you're still going to want to click share tab audio. Then you hit share. So now the YouTube tab is in my frame, okay? And these different tabs right here are your layouts. So you can just have you if you want to. You can have you plus the video you're reacting to, which is what you're going to want if you're reacting to a video. And this is where, depending on the size of the frame, you may have to adjust your overlays, right? That's why I have a few different sizes in here. Granted, this is the overlay I used back when I first started reacting to videos, and since then I've changed the layout on StreamYard, so these do not work anymore. So I'm just simply going to create a new one and upload it to StreamYard. The additions they've made to the layouts themselves are awesome. You get to change the size and the frames of the layouts, which is really, really cool. You're not stuck to one position or one size. So they already have certain presets already made. You can have the video file smaller than you. You can have you smaller than the video. And let's say they have a preset that is not working for you, but they don't have one where the video itself is bigger. You can click this edit layout button and you can edit the size. So you can change the files however you want to. You can make you as small as this and the video file as big as you want, or you can do vice versa. I suggest making you bigger than the video because it is a reaction video. People are not coming to your channel to watch the video again. They've already seen it. They're watching you. Personally, I think that's one of the biggest additions to StreamYard. The sound is still where you can edit it. You can add those overlays that I talked about, the different themes, the different colors, the backgrounds. You can upload your own video clips if you want to. If you're doing a live stream and you want a countdown timer, you have that option as well. So this, along with the recording locally, are the biggest additions, I think, to StreamYard. And honestly, they're pretty big changes, if you ask me. So real quick, let's just finish up the rest of the items on StreamYard that you'll probably remember. Over on the right-hand side, right, I just talked about the brand. You can add your own backgrounds if you want to. They do have background music, which they've added quite a few more samples, which I think is awesome. They have their different tracks, but again, too, you can add your own music down here, which I have done. All of these ES, that's for Epidemic Sound. If you have videos that you're doing, but you need royalty-free music and you don't know where to get it from, Epidemic Sound is an awesome, awesome platform. I've spoken about it in quite a few different videos, but they have thousands of tracks, different genres, so many different sound effects you can use as well. All right, and it's only $10 a month. You have unlimited downloads. You can monetize one channel per platform. You can publish anywhere online. It is super, super beneficial, and the tracks are honestly amazing. You can check out the links in the description below because I also have a promo code you can use to get a free month's worth of Epidemic Sound. Why would you want to waste that? I don't know, up to you. But moving on, then you have the recording. I'm going to go ahead and end the recording. and you're going to see it's finalizing the upload. You can see this note right here below that where it's asking all the guests to stay in the studio until their recordings are done uploading. You don't want them to leave the studio prior to it uploading, because then you risk the chance of the content that wasn't being locally recorded not being great. If they had bad connection, you're going to see that, versus them staying in the studio just a little bit longer and that recording uploading locally. That way you have that as a backup. So as you can see, there's quite a few updates that Streamyard has, one being the local recordings, and two, the new layouts that you can use. You can add different song choices as well, different tracks. You can update your overlays, your layouts. You can change the size frames of those screens as well. And that in itself, I feel, is worth the $25 a month. It's so great to be able to not just be stuck to one certain layout. It's honestly beneficial for not just reaction videos. StreamYard is a great platform for streaming in general. If you're doing live streams, so why not use StreamYard? You can interview people on StreamYard. You can do reaction videos on StreamYard. You can just create regular content for video platforms, and that in itself, like I said, is worth the $25 a month. But if you don't have the $25 a month, I can give you a discount for your first month. Like I said, I want to help you guys out, and this is a great way to do that. Now, that's all I wanted to talk about in this video, but if you have not seen my recent video where I talked about all the gear and software I use for creating content and videos, you're going to want to check that out, so be sure to click it at the end of this video and keep on watching. Yeah.